Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Hey yo! Where the Miami Hurricanes fans at? Come on, let me hear you. I said it's great to be. Come on, let me see the hype. It's week 1. Tomorrow is game day. You gotta finish it for me. I said it's great to be. I said it's great to be. Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Woo! Woo! Man, we have an absolute fire show lined up for Canes fans tonight. Honestly, college football fans in general. I always say Canes fans, but we all know they're lurking. We know they're watching. Everybody wants to know what Miami is up to, what we got going on. We are the hot team right now, and oh, man, it is just like, honestly, guys, I was about to say it's just like Christmas morning, but it's actually better than Christmas morning. It is time, college football fans, for all of your troubles to just melt away. Nothing else matters right now because tomorrow, those guys are suiting up in that orange and green and taking the field at Hard Rock Stadium to kick off the Mario Cristobal era. Man, I am so freaking happy. I'm so happy, man.
I'm here for your money, Co-op.
Caleb. Thank you, my man, for the $1.99. I appreciate that. Caleb is very confident in winning the $500 score prediction contest, which we're going to get into in just a moment. Guys, this show is going to be absolutely off the chain. It's going to be crazy. Get your popcorn, all right? Get your popcorn. And A. Burgos coming through with the 22 months in a row Canes fan membership to kick off the stream. Thank you, A. Burgos. He says, train fueled, doors closing, Canes fam, let's go. All aboard, baby. Are you going to get left behind? This is your last opportunity, y'all, to jump on the bandwagon. After tomorrow, it's too late. Too late. We're going to be checking, So, tomorrow is your last chance, guys. I want to give shout-outs to everybody who is here bright and early for this stream. We got Glenn Tucker in the building. We got Jordan Page. We got Crip, DJ, Phil. Who else we got? We got Daryl Songer. We got North Kentucky Canes, Ibis Canes fan 80. We got Phil. We got Joe, Armin. Ayo, what's up, man? Team Flow. Good to see you in here, man. Appreciate you. We got DJ. We got Tastewood in the building. Lance showing up loud and proud. Greg, C. Gray, Cane for life. Eat up, Cane. Bro. Everybody's showing up loud and proud. Matthew Summit, he says, me. Good to see you, Matthew. Thank you. So let's go ahead and get into this. I got to give my spiel. What's going on, Brandon? Good to see you too, bro. I'm going to give my spiel. We're going to talk about the game a little bit tonight. And then I'm going to bring on my 2 very special guests. And then we're going to kick off the call-ins, which means it's your opportunity to win $500. So yes, as I said, the $500 score prediction contest is back. No strings attached. Nothing weird about it. You literally call in, you give me your score prediction. You're right. You win $500. Simple as that. If you think it's impossible, someone won it last year. If you don't want to take a chance, if you don't want to try, maybe you got more than enough money. You don't even know what to do with all the money you got. You know what I'm saying? Then don't enter. But everybody else who does enter, good luck. That's starting later tonight. What else do we have? Links. So tomorrow's game, 3:30 p.m. Eastern kickoff, Hard Rock Stadium. That is going to be on ACC Network. So if you do need links to watch that game for free, they call your boy Coop the link man for a reason. All you have to do is show up in my live stream tomorrow during the game, because we will be live for the game, hanging out like we always do, and there will be links to watch the game for free down at the very bottom of the description. So I will have links for this game. Don't worry. Christian, it's good to see you, man. So without further ado, I honestly want to get straight into the talk about the game tomorrow. We're also going to discuss this playoff expansion. I would like to get your guys' opinions on that. We'll talk about it. I'll bring up a little mock image that shows what it would have been in 2021 to see what you guys think. Yeah, who caught that West Virginia Pitt game last night, bro? Woo! I tweeted that I really felt like Pitt could take care of business, and they did. It wasn't as convincing as I thought it was going to be. They got some things to work on, man. They got some things to work on for sure. Let me set Caleb atop his throne here for the top dono on the night. And then let's get into the game so we can bring on our special guest here in about 15 minutes or so. If my special guests are lurking in the chat, I will send out the link to join the show at around 8:30. So keep an eye out for that. And bear with me, guys, as we try to work a few technical things for the new season, of course. We've got some new exciting things, but that also means that's more things that could possibly go wrong. So it is what it is. We'll roll with it, and we'll have a good time either way, because that's what we do. So, man, I felt like, I don't know. Pitt just really has a lot to work on, I think. So let's hop straight into the game that matters, the one that everyone here actually cares about and is super excited for. Let's get the weather report right quick for Hard Rock Stadium tomorrow, down around in the Miami Gardens area. So kickoff 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful, gorgeous day for college football. Looks like lower 90s here, 15% chance of rain, lowering down into less than 10% later on into the game. So absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day for football. Shouldn't have to worry about getting wet tomorrow. Also talking about the game day fit for Miami versus Bethune. We got the white hats, orange unis, white pants, looking good, feeling good, playing good. I like this combo to kick off the Mario Cristobal era. I know that uniform combos do not win games, but I like it. I still like it. Link, man, you got me. I got you. I do have you, man. I do have you, DJ Gravy. I got you, bro. I'm also excited to say that last I heard, they sold around 50,000 tickets for this game. And as many of you know, Hard Rock seats roughly 65,000. So hopefully all 50K actually show up loud and proud. And I think that would be a really good turnout to kick off the Mario Cristobal era. 50K, I'd be pretty happy with that. My question for you before we get into this first little segment is, who scores the first touchdown tomorrow versus Bethune-Cookman to kick off the Mario Cristobal era? I'm going to give you guys a second. Was it 55,000? Okay, my bad. 55,000. Let's go. Okay. This is just for fun. Just for fun, guys. Let's just get an idea. See if anybody can come back here and say, I told you so. Right? What's that VTech score? What is it, E-Dub? Don't tell me it's close with Old Dominion. Is it close? Don't need a link since you're going to be there. Let's go, Crifty. Let's go, man. Okay. X-Man. Rooster. Restrepo. Keyshawn. Okay. Special teams touchdown. Lewis, man. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Oh, man, I would freak out. Man, my neighbors would hate me. If we opening touchdown, we receive, and we run that sucker back for a touchdown. And speaking of, that leads me into my next segment. Now, I think the first touchdown is scored by Jalen Knighton, a.k.a. Rooster. That's my personal prediction. But speaking of special teams, I'm really hoping that our special teams can make an impact this season. And no, I'm not talking about our punt game. We know how strong Headley's leg is. No, I'm not talking about kickoffs and field goals, because we know Borregales is the man with the golden leg. Also, sexiest mustache in college football, voted by women all around the country. Not Coop. This is other women that have voted on this, all right? Sexiest stash in all of college football. We know what those guys are capable of. What I'm really excited to see is I've heard that we just might get to see Malik Curtis returning punts and or kickoffs. Now, I've been very excited to see Malik Curtis on the field, whether it be on special teams or at the cornerback position. Malik Curtis, though, guys, is somebody who has some elite speed. When interviewing the players, pretty much all of them have said Malik Curtis is the fastest guy on the field. Miss K, what's up? You changed your profile pic. I like it. I like it, Miss K. So what are the chances that Malik Curtis takes one to the house tomorrow, guys? And what I wanted to show you guys real quick, we don't have a lot of college film or anything to look at yet, but we can look at some of his highlights from 2019. We're not going to sit here and watch this whole thing, but I want to show you like 3 clips from Malik Curtis in case you don't know. In case you don't know who this man is and what he's capable of. Social Anxiety Kyle, first time here live. Let's go, man. Stick around for the call-in portion of this stream, man. You're going to love it. I want to show you guys Malik Curtis real quick. A couple of clips. Check this out. Now, this first clip here is him at the receiver position. So, obviously, Malik Curtis, just a straight athlete, a dog. Man, wide receiver, special teams, corner. You put him in there, he gets the job done. This isn't a kickoff, but I want you to check out his elusiveness here. Right here, bottom of your screen. Right here, you think he's getting tackled, right? Nope. Again? Nope. Takes it to the house. Next clip, kickoff. Bro, hits the hole, turns on the Jets. Ain't nobody touching that man. Woo! One more. I got one more for y'all. At the minute and 2 second mark, I got one more for y'all to get you hyped for tomorrow. One more. How about a punt? How about a punt here? Okay, looks like things could go south. Not if the ball is in Malik's hands. Not if the ball is in that man's hands right there. Woo! I'm just telling y'all. So, if the rumors are true, and Malik Curtis is, in fact, returning some punts and kickoffs for us tomorrow afternoon, it's about to get wild, y'all. It's about to get crazy. Man, and it's funny because, Mario has not released an official depth chart, and it is the funniest thing in the world to me. Absolute funniest thing in the world to me. And people are foaming at the mouth saying, Coach, show us that depth chart. And they ain't saying nothing. You know what they release? They release the coaches and analysts on the squad, which cracked me up so much, man. Canes fans were so mad. Like, why y'all need to see a depth chart so bad? Come on, man. We'll see it on Saturday, right? And I do need to give a shout out also right quick. We'll get into this next little segment. We'll bring our guest on. Taste One Boiled Peanuts is sponsoring the channel for this entire season. We're working with Lance Leggett, Taste One Boiled Peanuts. And if you'll notice, there's a little QR code right here. Peep the little QR code right here. What you can do is if you have a smartphone, you can turn on your camera, point it at that QR code, and it takes you straight to the Taste One Boiled Peanuts website so you can check them out. Just make sure that you don't forget to use code word Coop because you get $5 off of your order. That's an awesome way to support a former Miami Hurricane and just all around a good dude. Lance is a really good guy. So that's something new we're doing this year, guys. Straight, just literally point your camera at that QR code and it takes you straight over to the website. So one other thing I would like to mention is the attention, back up, Coop, bro, calm down, man. I know you're excited, man. I know. One thing I really love is the attention to small little details that we're seeing from this coaching staff. Because if you guys didn't notice, if you were scrolling around on Twitter the other day, you'll notice that the scout team guys are rocking Bethune-Cookman's colors, the maroon and gold, which I actually think attention to little details like that is a big deal in my opinion. I don't think the previous coaching staff did that, and I don't think the coaching staff before the previous coaching staff did that. I do think that small little details like that do matter by the time game day rolls around. And even little things, guys, like I heard that Mario made sure that they sent a team of people out to measure the distance at Hard Rock Stadium from the locker room to the field. That way, when they're doing their walkthroughs and preparing for game day, it will be exactly the same. The small little details like that, guys, at the end of the day do add up, and it does matter. And those are the things that we're seeing from this new coaching staff that we haven't seen in a very long time. And that's very, very important to me, and it's a big reason as to why I think this coaching staff can and will be successful. See, Cedric says, Coop, Coach Davis used to do that. See, it's been a hot minute, right? It's been a hot minute, man. Scott Hill, what's going on? Appreciate you, man. So that's really all I'm going to do for my little segment. I would like to bring on my first special guest, and then we'll bring on our second special guest around 8:30. You guys did already see my score prediction. Obviously, I don't hide from it. It's there in my preview video, loud and proud, 52-3, Miami Hurricanes victory. But you're going to want to save your score prediction for the call-in, so you can win the $500, right? So let's get our first special guest in here. What's funny, guys, is I need to send the special guest the code to get into the stream, right? It's not going to work if they don't have the code. Let's send it on over. They're going to need that, man. Hold up. Coop's slipping. Hold up, man. Let me send the code out. Let me send the code out to our first special guest, who I hope is in the building. I hope he is. I'm going to send it over. Sending it over to the first guest. We're going to get things moved over here for you guys. I appreciate everybody being patient. This is a new format for the show that we're doing this year, but I'm really, really freaking excited to be bringing on a bunch of special guests for these streams.
This is what it takes.
Who do you guys think the first guest
To
is?
you.
Guesses? Top
helmet.
secret?
Malik and Chris Graves are from my hometown. Just wait, y'all will see fire,
Caleb.
fire, fire.
Caleb, bro, it's going to get crazy. Thank you for the $10 dono, man. Thank you for the love. Thank you, bro. And DJ Gravy coming in. You got 5 on it? Well, you got 5 on what, DJ? You got 5 on what? All right, introducing. Here we go. Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. Introducing. Hold up. Introducing my first wait. Let's back up. It up.
This is
Too
what it
big. Here we go.
To where you.
Better.
On the side
Better.
of your helmet.
I got 5 on it.
My first special guest. You already know. Hurricane T2Y. Y'all show the man some love.
Yo, what's going on, Coop? What's going on, Canes family?
Come on, can we hit him one time, T2Y? Can we hit him one time?
Hammer.
Gang! Let's go, man.
Man,
Hey, happy
how
to have
you
you.
doing tonight?
I'm hyped up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm worried that I'm gonna have trouble sleeping, and I'm just gonna have to stay up all night, which would be bad, man, because I'll be exhausted by the time we kick off. So I got to figure something out. All right, what you guys got suggestions like melatonin? Like, what do I do? Pop a couple of Leave PM? What are you guys doing? Hey, where's Lance at? Lance, man, I got to ask you something real quick, TTY. Who do you think could win in a 40-yard dash? Me or Lance Leggett? Because he's talking mad trash.
I'll take Lance and I'll lay the points.
All right, jeez. All right, man. Anyway, so I know he's in here. He's watching. What are you into tonight, TTY?
Just watching a few games. College football, man. It's that time of the year right now. You got a couple good games going on. You got the Michigan State. You got Indiana versus Illinois coming up. Those kind of games. So, just sitting back, relaxing, watching those and tuning in, of course.
What's that Virginia Tech game at? Do you have eyes on that one?
No, they play Old Dominion. I tend to not really watch those.
Old Dominion is winning 10-7 with 1 minute left in the second quarter. What?
Oh, wow. Tell me they're going to pull another upset like they did that one year.
Oh, dang. Bro, that's crazy.
The Michigan State game started off kind of fuzzy, too. Central Michigan jumped out to a 3-0 lead, and then it just went downhill.
Dude, I have
21.
a feeling for some reason 2022 is going to be one of those weird, like, wild seasons where we're like, they beat who? Wait, what happened? Like, I feel like it's going to be one of those kind of seasons. So I want to ask you real quick. I don't want to put you on the spot. I know we're here to talk Miami Hurricanes ball, but what do you think about this 12-team playoff?
I think it's awesome. From what I'm hearing, it starts in 2026, so gives us time to try to crack that 4. You know, I think Miami has won a championship in almost every one of the eras, so would be fun to get one in the 4. You know, not saying that will happen,
Right?
but it would be fun. And then when we go to 12, win one in there too. So, you know, that'll be great. But I definitely like 12 teams.
I ask because it seems to be very divided on social media with people saying that it should have been 8 instead of 12. There's a lot of people that feel like 12 was too many. What do you guys think in the chat also?
That 8 team, I totally agree, because if you go from 12, then it's like, somebody's going to get a bye week here or there. But if you go 8, then, you know, you'll have a first round, second round, and the championship.
Right.
So I think that route would be a lot easier.
See, that's kind of where I was at. I mean, for me, there's pros and cons both ways. Like, well, there's potentially more college football games. So nobody's really mad or upset about that, right? And then, I mean, depending on who your team is, that statistically increases the chances of them making it to the playoffs, right? Because there's literally more teams in it. But if we were to look at it, I pulled this from the internet earlier. Let me see if I can find this picture. And I apologize, T2Y. I know you probably can't see it on the screen, but I just wanted to show everybody in the chat real quick what a mock 2021 12-team playoff bracket would have looked like if it would have been this way in 2021. Now, like T2Y said, they're aiming for 2026, but they're pushing for as early as 2024, possibly, if they could line everything up. But the 4 main teams this year would have been Bama, Cincinnati, Michigan, and Georgia. Those would have been the top 4 seeds. And then if you kind of look around here, they're not numbered, but you can kind of get the point. The top seeds would have had a first week bye week, so they would not have played that first week. But in the winter of, for instance, Ole Miss and Oklahoma State would have played Bama, Notre Dame and Pitt played Cincy, and so on and so forth. So you can check that out. This isn't necessarily perfect. Obviously, they might tweak and change some things. But
yeah, the only thing I see wrong with this picture, there's no Miami Hurricanes on there.
True, man. Hold up. True. So true. But, man, when I look at that, I'm like, you know, just from the perspective of a college football fan, it could be fun, for sure. Oh, you're mute. You're muted, T2Y. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I could definitely see that happen. Put it on mute every now and then because the kids are running around and make noise.
I got you. And I wanted to ask you a little bit about this season, kind of get a couple of opinions from you. Who do you think leads Miami in rushing yards this season in that running back room?
I'm going to go with the safe guy and say I'm going to go with Rooster. But I think from what I've been hearing from camp that Henry Parrish is looking pretty good too. Plus, he's one of the ones that's not banged up.
Right.
And I'm kind of looking forward to see what Tad Frank could do because, you know, we haven't seen much from him, but he'll be definitely in the rotation.
Yeah, and I think with this coaching staff, they can actually properly utilize a guy like that. And honestly, not even necessarily in just those short yardage situations. Like, I mean, yeah, obviously, dude's a tank, so it makes sense, you know, 4th and inches, 3rd and 1, or 3rd and goal at the 1 yard line or something. You throw Big Thad in there. But it's still just going to be interesting to see if he gets more reps other than just in those short yardage situations, especially after some of the flashes we saw from him in the spring game. So it could actually still be a big, exciting year for him, too. What about, for me, I gotta go with my man Rooster. Like you. Well, you know I got to go with Rooster. That's my dude. What about out of that receiving core, who do you think leads the Canes in receiving yards?
Now that's a tough one.
That's a real tough one.
I
It's
know
all
Restrepo is going to get a lot of catches. I know, but I'm not sure on the yardage situation. If I had to pick one receiver today, I'd probably go with Keyshawn because I think he had a great camp. Other than him, I would probably go with maybe Romello Brenson. I'm not quite high on the transfers as of yet because I haven't seen him done anything on a Miami Hurricanes level. So
fair. And that's actually you took my answer. Keyshawn Smith, man. I think now you guys know that I'm high on XR7, aka the X-Man, aka Xavier Restrepo. We're gonna have a big season too, but man, I think it is Keyshawn's time to shine. And in this offense, now that's specifically talking about receivers. We know that Gaddis really likes to get the tight ends involved, so we're going to see a lot of Mallory and Arroyo, in my opinion. Arroyo is going to play a big part. But I think that Keyshawn could have a huge year for the Canes this season. And speaking of actually, give me just a second, T2Y. Just a second. You would think that Coop would be better organized than this. But it's week one. We're rolling with it, going with the flow, We have a second guest coming on to join T2Y and I, who I'm sending the link over to right now. And while we wait a second for the guest to come in, I actually wanted to ask T2Y, what are some of your plans you've got going on for this season? Like are you doing like post-game live streams? Are you doing what do you got planned on your channel?
all right, so what I'm going to the game tomorrow. So what I'll do is
Sweet.
I'll vlog the event, the experience and everything, and I'll post that like right after the game. And then I'll do like a post video of what I saw. But I normally do those after I go home and actually watch the game again because let's just be real, at the game it's hard to pay attention to everything,
Oh yeah.
to the details, and it depends on where you're sitting too. You might see, from one side and you don't see the other. So I like to go back and watch the game again to make a good assessment of what happened. So I do a post video maybe the next day, and then on Sundays I do like a whole college football recap where like around 5 o'clock I come on, we talk about not just Miami, but college football in general, ACC, SEC, all those. Normally I have on like a couple guys from different conferences, different teams,
Nice.
Georgia, Florida, Florida State, all those teams. And we all make predictions for the next week and talk about the games that did happen on Saturday.
I got you. Heck yeah. So that's gonna be where are you sitting tomorrow? Do you like to sit up high or do you like to be down like close to the field?
I'm in the 100s. I'm in the away end zone.
Okay. People always think I'm crazy for preferring to sit in the nosebleeds. Like I'll tell people the section I'm sitting in like the 300 section most of the time, and they'll be like, "Coop, I got you, bro. Like I got 4 rows back from the field. Like come on down." And I'm like, "Man, I like to sit up there and like just so I can see everything. Like they got the big screens and stuff, so I can see it over to the side. But I like to be able to see everything that's going down on the field. And to be completely honest with you, I've never sat anywhere else." So I don't know. I can't really speak on what it's like to be down low like that. Like, what do you in the chat? Where do you guys prefer to sit? Do you prefer to be up high in the nosebleeds, or do you want to be down close on the field?
Now the
I'm kind of curious.
Florida State game, I have those 300 seats, the
Mm-hmm.
nosebleeds. I definitely looked at some prices because I don't do season tickets. I do individual games because
Right.
based on my schedule. And so I looked at the prices for the Florida State game, and the seats are flying and the prices are skyrocketing.
Yeah,
So I
you
was
ain't
like, let
kidding.
me go ahead and lock it in. I see nosebleed tickets now that's going for like 300. So it's getting up there.
Yeah, I'll keep it real. I think I'm in the 300 section for the FSU game, and I think I paid right at 200 for that ticket.
Yeah.
And that was all. That's all the way up top. So
Yeah, the lowest I've seen on StubHub, because I use that to buy my tickets, is starting at 128 right now. That's as low as they get.
that's
And that's
crazy,
for the
man.
Florida State game. Yeah, but I'm definitely trying to make Florida State game and North Carolina for sure, and of course Bethune-Cookman tomorrow.
Yeah, I hate it that I'm missing the first game of the Mario Cristobal era. It's one of those things where looking back at it, I'm like, man, like I probably should have tried to make it to that game. Because I get, oh, Coop, it's Bethune-Cookman. We're going to put up 50, 60 plus points. Like, but to be there for Mario's first game, like that means a lot, you know? And to show up and show him so much love and everything. So I truly hope that the people that are able to make it to the game actually show up. And if they say they sold 55,000 tickets, I hope all 55,000 of those seats are filled to show him
Right.
some love, man.
Yeah, I'm also if some things fall in place, I will be going to the Texas A&M game. Also, I will be going to the Clemson game. The Clemson game is for sure. The Texas A&M game is still in works. So I'll know in the next couple of days or so if I'll be making it to Texas A&M.
Dude, so you're going deep in enemy territory if you're going down to College Station. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that. You're gonna get recognized and they're gonna come for you.
Oh yeah, I plan on doing some more creative videos this time around. Even for the Florida State game, I got some things in plan for that.
Okay.
Do some interviews with some fans. What's the word? What's the kind of videos? When they go around and do the interviews, ask people questions. I forgot what they call it on YouTube, but I'm gonna do some of those. But it's gonna be a question where you really don't want to answer it.
I got you. Are
Would
you
you rather?
you talking
Yeah,
about you're gonna like go around like when people are tailgating and stuff?
yeah,
I
and
got you. I
even
got you.
in the back of the game, in the concessions area and stuff like that. Because that's where when I go to the game, that's where most people come up to me like, "Yo, T2Y,
Hmm.
T2Y." So I'll do the questions with those people.
We
Yeah,
definitely
it's
gotta link up at the FSU game for sure. So
almost
you
definitely.
guys don't know because I never told you I ended up losing that footage. Remember when me and you linked up after the Alabama game and we were like
Oh
on the
yeah,
side of the road and that chick was like twerking beside that car and everybody was laughing. He remembers, y'all. He remembers.
oh man,
I
yeah, that
lost
was
I
funny.
lost that footage. It's like, yo, I hung out with T2I after the game and we both talked about it and there was a bunch of wild stuff going on and somehow that footage got deleted. I was so mad.
Yeah, that was a funny thing.
But
I was
hopefully
like, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, see, this is why we can't get beat by teams like Alabama, because then their female fans will just go twerking in the streets and shit.
yep. Bro, it was wild. It was wild. Let me do a check here right quick and see if our second guest has arrived. I think I sent the link over. Let me double check on my end. I'll try to be better and better, of course, guys, throughout the season of lining everything up, having all the guests prepared, having links out. But it's week one. We're a little rusty. We got new stuff, so we're trying to roll with it. Um,
While you're doing that, let me ask you a question.
yeah, you good.
LSU versus FSU. How you think that game's gonna go?
I'm gonna keep it 100% real. I have a little bet going on that game, and I put my money on LSU.
I did
But
too.
what scares me is because I don't know I don't truly know what to expect out of LSU this year. Like we at least got a glimpse into what FSU brings to the table. I realize they played Duquesne. It's really tough to judge, just like it's going to be tough to judge us against Bethune tomorrow, right? But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, if I got to put my money on it, bro, it was just too tough for me to put my money on Florida State against an SEC opponent. I just couldn't do
right.
it.
I mean,
So
after watching Florida State playing Duquesne, I was not impressed.
fair. I get it.
Yeah,
No, but it's gonna be interesting with Brian Kelly to see what they can do and can't do. And man, if Florida State does win that game, woo, nobody's gonna hear the end of it. They're gonna talk so much
let's
trash.
let's just say if Florida State win that game, they will cost me $3,215.
Woo, man.
If
Yep.
Florida beats Utah, I don't even have to wait till the Florida State game. It'll be all over already. So I'm definitely going against both in state rivals because I got
I feel
a
you. I
10
feel you.
team parlay going on. Actually, Manny Diaz came through for me last night because I had Penn State at 3.5 and they won by 4.
It cost me my parlay. I had Purdue. I had
Oh
Purdue
man,
in that one, man, and it cost me my
dude, I
parlay.
was in here screaming at the TV, like literally. I was like, you would have think Miami was playing.
Yep. All right, I am excited, guys, to announce that our second special guest has arrived for the night, and I want to see you guys showing some mad love in the chat. Introducing. Let's go ahead and bring her on. Introducing Gloria, aka K5's
we love when you do that.
mother.
We love when you do that.
Keyshawn Smith's mom, everybody. Come on, can we get a nice warm welcome for Gloria in the chat? Mama K5, there we go. I like that, E-Dub. Mama K5 in the building. Gloria, how you doing tonight?
I can't hear you too well.
See, let me crank up my mic a little bit. Let's see. How you doing tonight, Gloria?
I'm good, thank you so much. How are you, Coach Coop? It's wonderful to be with you.
I'm good. I'm excited. I got another guest with me here also, fellow Miami content creator T2Y. He's joining us, hanging out with us tonight.
Hello.
How you doing,
Nice
Gloria?
to meet you.
Yeah, I've heard you speak a couple of times in the Canes Unfiltered. I'll be in there with those guys all the time
Oh,
too.
okay, absolutely. Yes, yes.
So obviously, Gloria, it goes without saying, myself, T2Y, everybody in the chat is so excited about tomorrow. But I got to ask you, with your son, Keyshawn Smith, playing tomorrow, for you as a parent, are you more nervous or excited about tomorrow? Or is it both?
It's both. It's a combination of both. I'm so nervous, like I am of every game since he was a kid. I always have some type of anxious feeling in my tummy before games and until the game ends.
Right.
And at the same time, I be excited. I'm excited to see him play. I'm excited to see him in action. I'm excited to, see him doing what he loves to do. Yeah.
Now, you're going to be at the game tomorrow?
No. I live here in California. We watch you from California, actually.
Okay, nice.
And so I won't be in the building. We'll have some family and friends there, but I won't be there personally. But I will attend some games.
Okay. That if you get a chance, if you've never been to a Miami FSU game, woo, that's a whole different ball game if you get to attend that in person.
I've been to a FSU game, I believe. No. Yeah, I believe so. When Keyshawn was number 88,
Mm-hmm.
and they won that year. He was only on special teams at the time, but it was just last year actually.
Okay.
And I was at that game. But as you know, COVID was rapid, so it wasn't too, full. I didn't have to deal with that gets on my nerves. I don't like that.
Nobody likes to hear that. Oh man. So I also wanted to ask you, so you mentioned you guys being from California. Was anybody in your family, it could be anybody you're related to, just anybody in your family in general, were any of you ever Miami fans before Keyshawn committed to Miami? And this is not a trick question, right? So,
Right.
I mean, people, once your kid, of course, goes to a school, you're going to become a fan of that school. But was anybody in your family Miami fans previous to that?
My family is just a football family in general.
Mm-hmm.
We love college, we love NFL ball, and that comes from me because I grew up in a home like that, and there was always a Miami Hurricane football game on in our household, so that moved over on into our household, and we saw people like, Santana Moss and Warren Sapp and Reggie Wayne and Michael Irvin, the great Michael
big
Irvin,
names.
all come out of that school, And, when Keyshawn called me from school one day and still his senior year in high school and told me that, with the, the Washington, you know, situation with the coaches that he
Right.
may go to Florida. And I was like, Florida for what? I wasn't sure what he was talking about, because he called me from school one day and I'm like, what do you mean Florida? To go visit? He's like, no, to go to school. And I was like, what school? And he was like, because we had already spoken about it. And he was just like, the University of Miami. And I was like, he said it so nonchalant, right?
You were thinking, I hope he's not about to say the Florida Gators, right? You were hoping and praying. Not that Florida Gators school.
I said, wait a minute. I said, the University of Miami, like I reiterated. And he was like, yeah, the University of Miami. And I said, the college, it has the big U, orange and green U on the helmet. And he said, Mom, it's the University of Miami. But he must have me on speaker. And his coach in the background said to tell her yes. And I heard him say it before he can even respond. And I was like, child, do you know who goes to that school? What type of school? I just started running it down to him. And he got off the phone with me. He's like, okay, Mom, I got to go. And we hung up. And he called me back about 15 minutes later. And he's like, Mom, I'm going to go to University of Miami for sure. And the coach is going to come over our house on Tuesday. And sure enough, the coach popped up.
Nice, heck yeah.
And the rest is history.
Because I know what he had, of course, like you mentioned, he had offers from Washington State. I think he had offers from UNLV, Hawaii, maybe even Tennessee, possibly, I think.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly. So he had some big offers.
Yeah, Tennessee. He had the entire Mountain West. The entire, Mount West Conference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Offer from basically everyone there. Washington, as you stated, Tennessee. So,
well, just so you know, we're happy to have him. We're happy to have him at Miami.
Yes,
everybody's
absolutely.
all the time when I'm posting stuff online, I see them putting the K5 and stuff. Everybody's big Keyshawn fans around here. So
yes.
And I wanted to fire one or two at you, and then I'll see if T2Y's got anything he wants to ask you maybe about yourself or Keyshawn, because I want people to know in the chat that my goal on this channel, of course, is to give a voice to, college football fans around the world, Miami fan or not, former and current players. We've had a lot of current players on the show. Andy Borgalis has been on here. Headley's been on here. But I also want to provide a voice this season for parents of the players, because you guys are there for them whenever they're taking visits and helping give them advice and stuff. So I like to get a different point of view and actually hear from the parents and stuff as well. So with Keyshawn, with that being said, with Keyshawn growing up, I have two questions. Was he always a football kid? And number two, was there any point in time for your son Keyshawn that you were like, wait a minute, like, he's actually kind of a little gifted when it comes to football. Like, he might actually have a future in this.
Yes, and I could probably answer both of those with one answer.
Okay.
I'm just going to say immediately, like when he was a little boy, like maybe 1.5. I know before he was 2. He has a lot of, male cousins, and they would play football, and how you stand in a circle and pick your person.
Yeah.
Everybody thought my older nephew was crazy because he would always pick Keyshawn, and Keyshawn was only like 1.5 years. He was like, you really want a 1.5-year-old on your team? Yeah. And they would lose, but no, Keyshawn was really out there. But no, he didn't get to play flag and any of that. But the first time he played football, he was about almost 9 years old. Okay. And he was a natural. I mean, the first time he put on his pads and gear for the first time, Pop Warner, he ran the touchdown back. He ran the ball back for a touchdown. Very first play of the game, everything at Pop Warner, like his very first time with pads on. So
I feel like you can
noticed right away, and I stood there in shock, like, wow, look at this kid go,
Yeah, I feel like you can just tell, like, even, because as a parent, I'm guessing, it's your kid, so, you're rooting for them, you're happy for them, but I feel like you can tell the difference, right? Like, for instance, I played in high school, and, I'm so thankful for my mom. She traveled to every single game, but I know she had to know, like, Coop's not very good at football. Like, I mean, you know, I caught a couple touchdown passes, but there wasn't no future for Coop in football, right? So I feel like you could just kind of tell. So that's pretty cool to hear
Yes, and I
some
thought he
backstory.
had a lot. I thought it was just because he had older siblings and older male cousins, cousins that, you know, were out. He would see him in the yard playing, that he just had to, do it just as a small child. But
Mm-hmm.
no, it's just something that he just came natural with him,
Yep.
So
Just natural
yeah,
talent,
it's
naturally gifted.
right, right. So,
I
and I've
got you.
seen up close play 7-on-7. I'm right on the front line when he's
Mm-hmm.
playing 7-on-7, and I get to see how quick and that explosive word they use when they're talking about him.
Well,
So
I know you've got to.
I've seen it from beginning.
I know you've got to be excited then for that Josh Gaddis offense
Yes.
coming to town.
I'm excited. You know what makes me so excited is his excitement.
Mm-hmm.
We as a family here, we can't contain ourselves because it's just almost that time, and he's so excited because we speak to him on a regular basis, and he's so excited that he can't really even contain himself either. So we're just over here bursting with emotions and
Right.
waiting to see him play.
Well,
We were there for the spring game, but it's just, there was no, competition. It was just our team.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely not the same.
No. And it wasn't Hard Rock either. It wasn't the Hard Rock.
Yeah, I have a question for you, Miss Gloria. Outside of football, what other hobbies did he enjoy growing up?
As far as sports or
Sports or anything, nothing particular.
well, he loves basketball. Basketball, honestly, is like maybe his first love before football. It's just that football came just naturally for him to get used to, and he was able to, achieve. Excel at that. He loves music. His favorite rapper is Kodak Black. So that was while he was here in California. So it's gotten more since he's been there. So
Right.
What are your other other than music and school and everything, he has 2 dogs, so he loves spending time with those, his pets, and teaching them and training them to, he's loves spending time with friends, away from sports. I'm talking to my daughter. She's here, Coach. She's like a big fan of yours, but she's not going to get on.
No video games? Not a gamer?
Oh yes. I was saving video games for me to get. I was just trying to think of other things, but it's going to come to my mind when we're not on. That one of his favorite hobbies. Yep. But yes, of course, video games, and he loves, since he's away, being online with his siblings and family members, more than strangers or so forth.
Right. Well, you got to tell him when that new NCAA football game comes out next year, we got to run it. He DM me. We'll run it. We'll do it on stream. Hey, we'll take care of business.
We're so excited about that. That's awesome, because I used to have to buy that for my boys. That game. Because they always had to have it every time it came out to be a new one. And so now to see our own family there, it's a wonderful feeling. It's just wonderful.
Is Keyshawn the oldest, or does he have any younger brothers? Do they compete?
He is the baby of our family. Yeah, he's my youngest child, and he's going to be celebrating his birthday this month. Actually, he'll be 21.
What's the date?
I'm sorry.
What date is his birthday?
September 29th.
Okay, mine's on the 19th.
Yeah. Okay. You missed the Libra.
So-
You're still a
Virgo.
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 Yeah. I said you missed the Libra cusp.
Yeah.
So-
But yeah, I'm still here thinking about some things. I know it's some things I'm leaving out. But Keyshawn loves to work out. To get back to your question about his hobbies, he loves to work out. He has a lot of energy. So he's like an outdoorsman. He loves adventurous types of things, you know. So that's one of the things I didn't want to leave out about him and his personality. Like he loves to enjoy outside.
Is he a good fisherman?
Huh?
Is he a good fisherman?
He's not a great fisherman, but he knows how to fish. Yeah, he knows how to fish. He know how to will him in a little bit.
Fishing's too slow for me. There's too much time of just sitting there doing nothing, just holding it, nothing happening.
Right. It's
I
just
don't know.
boring.
Yeah.
But one of his best friends here in California, he loves to fish. So when he comes to California, they go out to fish. One of his best friends, Petey, he goes out to fish with him. So they love it, and he loves it.
So what about, to kind of wrap this thing up, what about Gloria, right? We're here talking about your son, Keyshawn, of course, wide receiver for the Miami Hurricanes. What are some of Gloria's hobbies?
Right now, my biggest hobby is watching my kid. That's like my whole family's hobby right now.
Like, are you calling him like through the week, being like, hey, like, what happened at practice today?
Because he needs to definitely concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, like right now, our biggest hobby is literally, staying tuned in with what's happening with him. We watch a lot of the other blogs. We have to watch from here, of course. So that we can see him practice and other type things that we don't get to see because we're here. I know if we were there, we would be able to go to practices and so forth. And I've had opportunity to be on campus, and I've had wonderful time there with the coach and everybody during my visits there. And but I don't get to go to the practices because they're always during a time where we're, I'm home in California.
Right.
So I really miss out on that. And the family barbecue, that's just so heartbreaking for me. I miss it.
Yeah. I mean, it is tough. You're literally on the other side of the country, practically. So.
Yes, absolutely. I'm in the Pacific, he in the Atlantic.
Yep.
So that's...
Being said that you guys are from California, what ultimately made him choose Miami over all the other schools?
The history, I want to say it was the history. Like I said, we when he called me and we were talking about it, I just kind of ran down a quick history lesson to him, and I think he was sold at that point. Yeah, I think it was the history behind the University of Miami, and that's what ultimately helped him decide.
Yeah, that's what gets kind of tough in today's times, because when you start talking about, kids that are at this point, I guess now attending college, they weren't even born when Miami was considered, great. When you're naming players like Ed Reed and Ray Lewis and Sean Taylor and all these guys.
Yeah, I didn't mean to leave them off, no.
Yep. And I wanted to ask you one last final question. Of course, you're a Miami fan, but what about when it comes to NFL? You have an NFL team? It doesn't have to be the Dolphins. I'll go ahead. I'll make it right here open for you, so you know. I'm not a Dolphins fan, and I get I catch a lot of flack for that on social media.
It's definitely not the Dolphins.
Okay.
But, definitely Keyshawn grew up in my, in the Charger, a San Diego Charger household. I am a diehard San Diego Charger fan. I'm adjusting to their move to Los Angeles. And we also enjoy the Rams, the Los Angeles Rams, not the St. Louis Rams.
So what you're saying is not if, but when Keyshawn goes to the NFL, you want him to go to the Chargers or the Rams, right? Not because they're your favorite team, because he'll be close to home, right?
Send him over to the Rams. That's my favorite team.
Oh man.
No, I don't know. I can't say how that'll go, but I'm eager for them to have an exciting season this year, a safe one for the whole team to be, you know, get through it injured less, without injury, and
Right.
for the whole team. And I want them to reach the expectations of all the talk, because I watch a lot of analysis on blogs on ACC Network, and they're expected to do big things. So I'm looking forward to the big things, and um, yeah, we're just really excited.
Well, I think that I speak for everyone when I say that Canes fans are very excited to see what Keyshawn accomplishes this season. We're ecstatic to have him be a Miami Hurricane. We're more than excited to see what he can do in this Josh Gaddis offense. And I also speak for everyone when I say, Gloria, thank you for taking time out of your night tonight.
And wait, but I'm
Am I in trouble?
I gotta say, at the end of the day, it's always
better
to get the rep to you.
Gloria, thank you so very much for hanging out with myself and T2Y tonight again, because I know you've got to be anxious and excited about tomorrow.
I'm going to be anxious. I probably won't be able to sleep tonight. I hope you guys all enjoy the game. I'm more than likely to talk to Keyshawn tonight and tomorrow before the game. I always get that before the game call, either on the field or in the locker room, and we have our moments. So I always look forward to that, and so I'm just so excited for him right now. I'm excited for the fans. I'm excited for the team. I'm just excited. I'm excited. Go Canes.
Yep, that's all of us. That's all I can say. Excited. We can't wait. So, Gloria, you're welcome on the channel anytime. Anytime you want to do an interview, pop on. Everybody in the chat loved it.
We love you here in California.
Thank you very much. Have a good night, Gloria.
It was nice talking to you as well, TZY. Take care. Thank you for the questions.
All right, have a good night.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Man, great.
Yeah,
man, that was awesome.
Gloria is just such an awesome person. So just so you guys know, Gloria I'd seen her on Twitter kind of mentioning like some of my videos, and I did a video one time about Keyshawn, and I just went out on a limb, and I was like, let me just send her a DM and see if maybe she would want to come on the show, tell us about Keyshawn and his life growing up, and a bunch of different things. And Gloria has been, I'm not just saying this, guys, she has been one of the nicest people I have talked to on social media in my life. And I'm not just saying that because she hopped on my show. She's an amazing person. She loves her family, her son, Keyshawn, diehard Miami Hurricanes fan. Like, just such an awesome person. And I'm so thankful for her coming on the show tonight. Like, Gloria, if you're still watching, thank you for showing up tonight on the channel. And everybody loved it. And thank you, T2Y, for hanging out and helping me kind of, bounce some questions around and just getting ready for week 1, man. I'm excited, man.
Man, I'm telling you, I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
It's weird for me because normally I can't keep my mouth shut and I'm just talking this and that and this and that. But it's weird because going into tomorrow, it's like I'm just so excited. I'm at a loss for words. And it sounds backwards, but that's kind of how I feel at the moment. Like, I just want to kind of just sit back and take it in and just watch and see what happens,
Yeah, definitely. I'm telling you, that drive there, getting around the crowd, man, it never gets old.
Man, I wish I was there. And it's
like, ever since I've, entered the YouTube world, it's like going down there, it's a more surreal moment because now I got to look to my left and look to my right because somebody is saying T2Y.
T2Y, yo. I got to say, though, guys, when I met T2Y in person at the Alabama game, it just blew my mind how much taller I was than him. Like, I see T2Y online, guys, and I'm like, T2Y is, he's probably like 6 foot, right? And I walked up and I was like, man, I'm just so much taller than T2Y. It's wild. man. So
Yeah, I get that a lot too. They're like, man, you look short on the videos, but I'm actually 6'2".
oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right, well, man, let's. What I'm gonna do is give. I've done this a couple times throughout the stream, but if some people could put exclamation point SO, if you don't know who Hurricane T2Y is, first off, you should. Second off, click the link that populated up in the chat. The man puts out. I'm gonna keep it real. I say this every time, but I mean it. He puts out more Miami Hurricanes content than I do. The man literally is. I don't know when he sleeps. He reminds me of Mario Cristobal. The man doesn't sleep. He's always working. So check him out. Click the link in the chat. Check out Hurricane T2Y's channel. Because if you guys are like me, diehard Miami Hurricanes fans, you can't get enough, right? Eat, sleep, and breathe it 24/7. So that is another content creator, another channel that you could check out, pumping out really good Miami content. So,
Like I always tell everybody, man, Canes football is more addictive than anything you've ever seen before.
yep, it is, man. T2Y, you got any other closing statements you want to give out before I let you go?
Hopefully tomorrow we totally annihilate, and I do mean annihilate, like Mortal Kombat finish Bethune-Cookman. And looking forward to Texas A&M and Clemson, because I know those are the two, marquee games that everybody's looking into. But enjoy my time over here with you, Coop. Like I said, huge fan. Actually, I'll give you my score prediction.
That's what I'm going to ask. I wanted to see if you wanted to drop it or not.
I'm going to go with Miami 59. Bethune-Cookman, I'm going to give them 7. Garbage time points.
So I'm going to ask you one last question before I let you go then, because someone else, wholesome one, had actually posed this question to me, and I thought it was a really good question. If we're blowing Bethune out of the water, at what point do you pull? See, I want to say the starters, but I'm going to specifically say TVD. At what point do you pull Tyler Van Dyke? Because when does it? We're also in Heisman talks here, so we're trying to, build up some stats and whatnot. But you also got to be careful about injuries. But you also want to continue to work on the chemistry on game day with the new offense. If it's you, when do you pull Tyler Van Dyke if we're building up a sizable lead? And you can throw some extra little stuff in there.
I'll go with 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdown
3
lead.
passing touchdowns.
You pull him?
Yardage wise, if he's throwing 3 touchdowns, hopefully it's not little, 10-yard touchdowns or whatever. But around 3 touchdowns, maybe 200 yards or more.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to give him the stats, but you don't want to put him out there in jeopardy, especially in a game like this.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking. I actually said similar to you. I was like, if we're up about 21 to 28 points, honestly, even going into halftime, I maybe pull him at the half and throw Garcia in there or something like that. So we're roughly on the same page. It'd be nice for Jake to get some more reps.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, T2Y, my man, you know what you got to hit him with before you hit the door? All day, every day. Y'all go show T2Y some love. Hey, thank you so much, man.
Great
for real.
to be a Miami Hurricane.
Hey,
all right, cool. Take it easy.
Appreciate you so much, man. Have a good night. All right, y'all, man. How about that? How about bringing on T2Y and Keyshawn Smith's mother? Was that fire or what? Like, I know. Listen. Let's talk for just a second. All right. I know that I don't get to pay as much attention to the chat, and we'll get to the donos and the thank yous and stuff to all you guys for that. I know I don't get to pay quite as much attention to the chat, but I love getting some of that inside information like that. I love the behind the scenes. And like I said, the plan is, the cat's out of the bag, all right? The plan is to bring on some more parents this season. Like, would you guys like to see that? I like speaking to the parents to get kind of an inside look at, their son, because the parents do play a big part in raising their kid. Like I said, they can be potentially in their ear discussing, what school they want to go to. So I feel like it's awesome to bring them on and let them have a voice on this platform as well. Not just the player, but the parent behind the player. So I thought that was really cool. The only thing I regret not asking Gloria is we needed to get some kind of funny story about Keyshawn. So if he ever comes onto the show, we could give him a bunch of crap about it. Right? Like, we needed some kind of funny story about something he did as a kid. Man, we needed some dirt on him. You know? Gloria, are you still here? Man, we should have got something from her, y'all. Man, I can't believe I forgot that.
To where you
let me
on the side
let me give some shout outs for the donos. And then we'll get to the phone calls for the score prediction contest for tonight, guys. So you do not want to go anywhere. We're not done.
Because we always hit the nail on the head.
C. Gray, thank you so much for the 5. That tells me instantly that you watch T2Y. Thank you so much, C. Gray, for the 5. DJ with the 20. Wait a minute, DJ. When did that happen? Hold up.
This is what it takes.
There it is.
To where
DJ
on the side of your helmet.
My man, thank you for the love during the interview. Thank you. It's catching up. It's catching up, y'all.
On the side of your helmet.
Let's go.
DJ, thank you for that. And DJ Gravy with the 5 before the interview. And C. Gray with the 5 and DJ with the 2. All right, I think we're caught up, y'all. All right, so let's get into the phone call portion of this. So if you're new here, guys, what's at stake is I'm going to open up the phone line. You can call me at the phone number you see on the left side of your screen, 865-229-4131, which just so happens to be beside the QR code that you can scan with your camera to take you to the Taste One Bowl Peanuts website. I'm just saying, if you want a tasty snack on game days. But what we're going to do is anyone who predicts the score correctly for the game wins $500. It's not a joke. It's not a gimmick. No strings attached. Not a trick. And someone did win it last year. Now, you can call in. We can talk about expectations for the season. We can talk about the Bethune-Cookman game in general. Or you could literally call me and say, Coop, my score prediction is 52-10, and hang up the phone. Simple as that. Your enter doesn't matter if you're an introvert like myself. Doesn't matter. You have an opportunity to call in and enter the contest. So let me set DJ atop his throne, and then we are opening up the phone lines for the first time in 2022. Man, I'm so freaking excited. You guys don't understand, man. Like I know y'all are excited too, but like you don't understand. I'm not nervous. I'm just calm. But I'm also at a loss for words because I just want to see this game play out, man. I just want to see the game play out. So maybe I don't seem like myself tonight, and it's just because my head is elsewhere. My head is thinking about tomorrow. Kevin, wait a minute, made the drive in 11 hours to where? Are you down in Miami, Kevin? What's going on, Austin? It's good to see you guys. Crifty, thank you for participating in the chat, man. C. Gray, all y'all. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. So let's get, you're in Miami? Heck yeah. Let's go, bro. Let's freaking go. Okay, so let's get the phone line opened up and ready to rock tonight. We'll run this until about 10 p.m., y'all. 10 p.m. is what we're shooting for. We'll keep the phone calls short, sweet, and to the point. So we'll try to go no longer than like 5 to 7 minutes per caller. But the phone line is officially open, y'all. Here we go. Let's do it. First phone call of the 2022 season, guys. Oh, baby. Yo. It looks like we have Chris on the line.
Yeah.
Chris, what's up?
Hello. Not much, man. Oh, wow. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know what that sound was that was coming through my computer, bro. My bad. So
that's all right. You're all good to go.
This is Chris, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, heck yeah. So Chris, we got to talk about here for just a second. We're gonna get your score prediction for the Miami Bethune game, so you're entered into the $500 score prediction contest. But I wanted to ask you, man, how excited are you about tomorrow?
Oh, I mean, I'm about as excited as any one of us here, man. We've been waiting X amount of months with all the hype, Mario coming in, changing the program around step by step. I mean, what's there to not be excited about? I felt like a kid on Christmas morning.
True, that's a good way to put it. What is there not to be excited about for Miami fans? You know? You still there?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know. I'm just ready for tomorrow.
Whoa.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep, man.
Dude, I feel like you're kind of in the same boat as me, where I kept telling people normally I do not shut up, and tonight I've kind of been at a loss for words, which is very abnormal for me. But I think it's a combination of excitement for tomorrow, but also because I mean, it's Bethune, so we don't have a lot to worry about. But there's a little bit of an unknown, like what's that Gaddis offense going to look like? Are we going to see an improved linebacker group under Charlie Strong and Kevin Steele with this defense? Like, is Tyler Van Dyke going to come out and live up to his nickname, Tyler Van Dimes, and be throwing dimes all over the field tomorrow? So there's so much excitement, but I'm also just I'm so ready for it to be here, so it's not just talk anymore. We can actually see what type of product we put on the field, you know?
Yeah, I get you. I mean, seems like, a couple months ago, not even a couple months ago, that we were just gonna go through it, with having Manny, and then we find out, he's fired, and then at that point the job's really not done, because it really wasn't just Manny, right? I mean, it was the entire staff. You have your AD, we had to get rid of him. He was a bad apple for however long. Finally got rid of him, and then once that happens, I was like, I feel like this is the time the program's going to start turning around. And I mean, I'm only 20 years old. I mean, I've waited my entire life. My entire life to see us win a national championship and at least be good again.
Yeah, man.
Dang, I'm just excited.
I got 12 years on you, bro. What? Making me feel like an old man.
You're old, man. I'm sorry to tell you, man. You're old.
I am. I got to ask you though, Chris. Me, Coach Coop, or Lance Leggett in a 40-yard dash? Who's winning?
I don't know. Lance has the athletic experience in the background. I know you said he played some receiver in high school.
He's out of his prime is my argument. He's out of his prime, bro.
But he played Division I football.
Bro,
it takes a certain breed to play Division I football.
But you don't know how fast Coop is, right? I mean, maybe I'm a speedster.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen no highlight tapes, which there probably aren't many, so you probably weren't that good.
Ooh. Oh, snap.
I'm just messing. But to be honest, I think I'll take you in the race. I think Coach Coop wins by half a body.
I know you
trying. Tweaks it out.
You trying to get some brownie points. I feel you. It's all good, Chris. All right, man. Let me get that score prediction from you so we can get you officially in this contest. What you got for tomorrow?
All right. I've been thinking about it. I think Miami puts up 63.
Okay.
And then late in the fourth quarter, when we have our second, third string guys in, Bethune gets in there with a cheeky little run or something. They get 7 points, and then that's it. I mean,
okay, so
I say 63-7.
63-7. All right, so how this works, guys, I'm pretty sure you already know, Chris, but the way it works is I got my handy-dandy notepad here while I'm on the phone with you guys, and what I'm doing is writing down your name and phone number and your official score prediction, and if you win, I will contact you the day after the game on Sunday. We'll film a little video. We'll bring you into the video as well, and we will PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, however you like, the $500. You win, no strings attached. So, Chris, you are officially entered as the first person to enter the score prediction contest this year, and you are the first caller of this year. So, Chris, I appreciate you so much, man.
Very honored. All right.
All right, man.
Have a good night, man. I'll be watching the rest of the stream. Y'all have a good night, Kings fan.
Sounds good, bro. Appreciate you, Chris.
You're welcome, bro.
Bye-bye. So hold up, guys. I gotta make one note. All right. I gotta be straight up about one thing. If I can make one request while we're on the line with a caller, if I can have everyone hold on the calls, please. And the reason being is I don't have a system in place to put people in queue. So every time someone calls in, it plays the little sound, and I have no way to mute it. So what happens is while other people are on the line, it plays the phone call sound while we're trying to discuss the game and their score prediction. So please, 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 out of kindness and respect, if you could hold the phone calls until that caller gets off. And then what I will do, I know it seems like it's a race, right? But what I do is I pause for about 30 seconds after the call, and then we take the next phone call that comes through. So Chris is entered. You do have to call to enter. And I have a ton of questions, and people ask, Coop, why would you make it where they have to call when there's a limited amount of space for people to call? And it's because it's literally impossible for me to track every single score prediction if I accepted entries through the comment section, right? Like there's just literally, guys, I've had videos that have had literal thousands of comments on them before. There would be no way for me to sift through all those. So the way we do it is you call into the show, you make your score prediction, and you're officially entered. So we'll get to as many calls as we can, and that's why we try to keep them short, sweet, and to the point. I want you to have a voice on this platform, so I want to give you time to say what you want to say. But we'll keep them under 5 minutes if possible. That one with Chris was perfect, guys. We were right at 5 minutes. Right at 5 minutes. So that was perfect, Chris. Perfect example for the first caller. So without further ado, let's get that phone line open back up. And let's get somebody to win this $500. Bergie. Let's let Bergie's dono play here. Thank you, man. What's up, Coop? It's about that time, my man. Let's effing go. 52-7. I feel like everybody's kind of in that range, Bergie, to where everybody's giving Bethune some garbage time points. You know, late in the third, late in the fourth. Maybe we're taking some chances with some experimental stuff on defense.
What's up, Co-op?
You know?
It's about that time, my man. LFG. My score is 52-7.
Hey, Bergie, I love it, man. Freaking love it. Bergie back in the building. Love it, Bergie. Appreciate you, bro. So phone line is officially open back up. All right, call on in, guys. Call on in. Let's get it. Y'all need some peanuts, really. I agree, Crifty. I agree. Did y'all notice that it seems like Lance disappeared when we started talking about Coop beating Lance in a 40-yard dash? That's going to be part of the requirement from now on. If you call in, you're going to have to tell me who would win in a 40-yard dash, Coop or Lance Leggett. Which one? Okay. Yo, who we got on the line?
What's up, Coop? It's Caleb.
Caleb, what's up? Now, is this Caleb Morris?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Let's go. You made it in. Now, I'm going to let you know that I did not previously have your number saved, or I did and something happened, or you've never called in for all I know. I can't remember for sure. Have you called in before?
I think I called in once.
You have? Okay. So it probably got lost in the sauce somehow. So I've got your number noted down. I know that you're a regular viewer, and I appreciate that, so I'm going to save you in the contacts. So let's talk about Miami Bethune for a second here. I want to ask, I thought about asking some of the callers this. Obviously, you know, I doubt there's a Miami fan out there on planet Earth that is expecting a loss tomorrow. Let's just keep it real. If we can hold the calls when we're on the line, please. Please, if we can hold the calls while we're on the line. But for Miami fans, even though we're expecting a big win, what is something tomorrow that you would specifically like to see out of tomorrow's game? So what I mean by that is you specifically want to see improvement out of the linebacker group, or you specifically want to see us get over 150 rushing yards. Like, is there any area or anything specific that you would really like to see tomorrow during the Bethune game?
Yeah, I'm watching two things in particular. I'm really looking at the defensive line play, pressure. Can we get pressure off the ends? Last year it was so hit and miss if we got any at all. So, I mean, I know we got a lot of transfers in. We got a lot of bulk there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be watching that. And then the wide receiver game, drop passes. I mean, I ain't going to lie. Like, I know people are like, oh, you can't boo these kids. I see a drop pass. I'm booing, man. That's just how it is, you know? It's like,
right. And
you know,
I mean,
it's been so many years, you know, it's hard. It's hard to watch as a fan because, you know, these are just kids at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be hateful or spiteful to any kid because they're out there really trying their hardest, but it's like, dang, man, it's drop.
right. I feel like,
you know?
I feel like that you're doing it in a like constructive criticism kind of way.
Yeah.
So like you're doing just like you would want a coach in practice to harp on somebody if they're dropping a bunch of balls, right? Because you just want to
If my
see them
kid-
get
if
better.
my kid dropped the ball, I'd boo my kid.
Right. I see what you're saying. And it's something, again, that we've, that there's a lot of talk during the off season, spring practice and fall camp and stuff. So let's see, right? Tomorrow's an actual game. Sometimes guys struggle a little in practice and they come out on game day and you're like, who is this? Right?
Yeah.
It happens. It does. And
Sure.
you can also flip that. It can be vice versa as well. But guys,
Yeah,
if
definitely.
people,
But I mean,
I'm just going to be blunt this year. If people keep calling in while we're on the line with someone else, I'll have to start blocking numbers. I hate to be that dude, but please just keep it respectful, y'all.
yeah, y'all can quit calling. I'm about to take this money anyway. So
Oh.
whatever you're gonna give don't even matter.
Snap. Okay,
So you can just
okay.
stop calling and interrupting.
So, all right, Caleb. Okay, so let's get that official score prediction so we can get you in this contest. I know you've been thinking about this all week, right?
Yeah, and you actually beat me, man. I was gonna say 52-3. Then I
Right.
see you had it on your little
Now,
board.
no.
I was like, man.
You could still take it if you want. I mean,
All right, put me down 52-3. I was
okay.
gonna change it the 45-0 and say Kevin Steele's about to throw his case ones on the table and say, "Bitch, you ain't scoring." But let's go 52-3. We'll give him a field goal.
So does this mean, guys, everyone in the chat, if Caleb gets it right and it's 52-3 and I predicted 52-3, does Caleb have to split this with me and I get to keep $250 of the dollars? Is it?
That's fair.
That's how it works, right? I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
I know you're coming out for the FSU game, so I'll buy you dinner and some drinks. How about that?
Okay,
This is what it
from
takes.
McDonald's, right?
To where you on the side of your
You didn't
I
spend-
might upgrade
First
Burger
time
King,
catching
man,
you
or
live
Chick-fil-A.
co-op.
You know?
Okay, Chick-fil-A. I'll take Chick-fil-A. That's good. We'll have to do that on Monday, though, because I'll be closed on Sunday. So, all right,
But
man.
FSU game's on a Saturday, so it's all right.
Fair. All right, but I'm just playing. You would win the 500 if you did win. How funny would it be though if we both predicted the 52-3 and that was the score? That the first game, like that would be wild, absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it would be it. And honestly, because I even hit you on Twitter the other day and told you I'm about to take this money, and I've been thinking about it since.
You did.
And then I seen you hold up your little sign, and I was like, man, he got me. He got me.
Now that's what happened. The guy who won it last year, I'm telling you guys, if you missed it, the guy last year called in and said, Coop, I am winning that money. You can take it to the bank right now. He said, you might as well go ahead and transfer it over to me. Guess what? He won. So I don't know. Maybe confidence plays a part in this. I don't know. I can't confirm.
It could.
So we'll see.
It
Hey,
could,
Caleb, man,
but-
I'll save your number in the contact list so I can address you properly next time you call in. And appreciate you for calling in, and you are officially entered.
Yeah, man, I'm going to get out here so some other people call in. I just want to say, guys, it's game day tomorrow. It's game day. The monster is back. Watch out. Watch out. Them Canes are coming. Coop, keep it up. We'll see you.
Hey, appreciate you, Caleb. Have a good night, bro.
You too, man.
All right, bye-bye. All right, y'all, I'm not playing, though. I'm not playing. You're going to see a different Coop this year. You potentially going to see a totally different Coop. Keep it respectful, all right? Hey, Oregon Kane, thank you so much for the 5 during that phone call, man. Thank you. First time catching us live? Let's go, man. Thank you, Oregon Kane. Appreciate you, bro. We got Chris Kane for life in the building. What's up, Chris?
What's going on with your Coop? What's going on? Long time no hear, brother.
Man, I am just all smiles, Chris. Like, bro, we haven't won a game yet, but just knowing that tomorrow we are kicking the Miami Hurricanes are kicking off their college football season. Like, yeah, it was fun last week watching Florida State and Duquesne. Yeah, it was fun yesterday staying up and watching the West Virginia Pitt game. But, it just didn't feel the same. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I watched the Florida State game myself, and it was either watch paint dry or watch the Florida State game, and I was there watching that paint for a good little bit. But
I feel you.
And I mean, it's cool, but finally, orange and green is back on the field. Finally. I've been waiting for this game ever since the Duke game of last year, Coop.
I get it. I
Been
get it.
waiting. Oh God, I'm waiting, man. Been waiting. But man, I had to call in, man. I'm at work, but hell, we're slow.
Oh, you better
And
you
I
better not
wasn't
get
gonna-
you better not get fired, bro. I don't think they'll take a note from me.
Oh, now remember when I told you before, since the last time we talked, that I had a supervisor that was a Florida State fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we switched supervisors, and the new supervisor that I got is a Miami Hurricane fan. So I'm good.
Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Well, that's
Yes,
man. So
Oh,
I
man.
mean, yeah, that automatically means you get a raise, right? I mean, he's a Miami fan. You're a Miami fan. Like, I feel like a raise is in order here. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah. And you know what,
Every
though, Keith?
Saturday off, no matter what, no questions asked. Like,
You know what though, Coop? The funny thing is, I can have Saturday off and not make no money, or I can be here on a Saturday, watch the game, and still make money.
fair,
And still be slow.
fair.
So, man, I mean, I like the Saturdays off, but I can always watch it from the computer.
I got you. I got you. So all right, Chris. Let's see what that magic number is. The one that is going to win you the $500 tomorrow. What is it?
Oh, man. Let's see. The magic number that I got, Coop, would probably be, realistically,
Oh, are you coming up with this on the spot? Is this something that it has been playing in your mind all week and you've been preparing, you've been doing all these complex calculations, playing the game mentally in your head, or is this an on-the-spot prediction?
this is like a little bit of both, bro.
Okay,
Like, I've been thinking about
okay.
it, not thinking about it, then thinking about it, then not. I'm like, well, what about this? And I'm like, man, please, man, who cares? Let me just go ahead on the fly and do it. But then you got to think about it. So I'll come up with the score. My score is going to be 62-10.
62-10. Okay. Nobody has predicted a shutout yet. Everybody's given Bethune at least 3.
Yeah,
Very
I think
interesting.
they'll get 3. And then when we bring in the, second or third string, they might get maybe 3 points, or maybe they'll get a touchdown, but they'll already have 3. So they might be 62-6 or 62-10, but I think I'm going to go with 62-10 on that one there, brother.
All right. 62-10, a big day for the Canes tomorrow. Chris's official prediction. Chris, you are entered into the contest, and I wish you luck.
I appreciate it because NCAA coming out next year, and I need
man.
that, bro.
Oh, hey, listen, I'm ready to take some people's money when that comes out. So there will be some streams happening. We'll do some late night bets. I'm ready to take everybody's money, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, by the way, before I get ready to get up out of here, what system are you going to get it for?
Growing up, I'm going to keep it real. I was always an Xbox kid, but it seems like everybody has PS5s. So
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go with what the majority of everybody has, because I'm guessing it won't be cross-platform multiplayer. If it's not, then I guess I got to go with the PS5. I'm a PC gamer. Previously was an Xbox gamer, but if everybody's rocking PS5s, I'll rock a PS5. Whatever gets me to be able to play with the most people.
Yeah, and plus I'm going to go with the PS5. I love them both, but I like the PS5 because you can get your customized face plates, and I already got some Miami Hurricane ones being made for me.
There you go.
So kind of going to already go with that one.
All right. We'll run it when it comes out if you're down.
Oh, most definitely. I will be. I got the Canes.
All right. Heck yeah. All right, Chris. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully I'll talk to you sometime tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely, sir.
All right.
Absolutely.
Peace out, man.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
Peace out. All right. Okay.
All right. So Chris Kane for life is officially entered with 62-10. See, like I said, guys, it's short, sweet, to the point. If you're antisocial, introvert, nervous about being on the stream, it's no big deal. No big deal. You can call in and just give your score prediction. Wick Nation, the number is right here on the left-hand side of your screen, 865-229-4131. We're taking phone calls until 10 p.m., guys. 10 p.m., boom. That phone line cuts off, but you still have time. We still have time. You got like 25 minutes. Bobby says PS5. All right, what are you guys playing the new NCAA game on? Are you doing Xbox or PS5? Is it gonna have crossplay? I don't know if it will, Crip. I don't know. I'm not sure if it will. Rob Dukes is saying 63-0. Okay, Rob. All right. Phone line is on the left-hand side of the screen. Phil, I don't know if I have your number saved in my contact list or not. I'm gonna open it back up. I'll open it back up here. Phone line is open, guys. Give me a call. We'll go through them. Yo, what's going on? It looks like we have Brandon on the line.
Hey, what's up, Coop?
What's up? Don't you love when people do that when you're like, hey, what's up? And then their response is, what's up? Instead of telling you what's up. I know I'm so bad about doing that to people. They'll be like, how you doing? And I'll be like, hey, how you doing?
I know, right?
It's like, what the heck, man? No. I ask you how you're doing. No, I ask you what's up. You tell me what's up first. All right, but for real, what's up, Brandon?
Nah, I just got to work tomorrow, but I get off at 2, so go ahead and get ready for the game tomorrow.
I got you. So you have to work during the game?
Nah, I would be like 6 to 4, but I'm getting off at 2, so.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I used to hate that, man, whenever I worked. I used to work at a video game store, like way back. And, oh, bro, trying to sneak and watch the game under the counter on my phone was not very fun.
Oh, last year, I feel like every time we played at noon, I always have college football on Saturdays, but I feel like last year I had to watch a lot of games at work.
Yeah, I feel you. So what do you, bro, I want to ask this question, but it's such a loaded question. I was going to say, like, what are you most excited for when it comes to Miami this year? Just the coaching staff? Is there like a position group that you're just super excited to watch? Is there anything that you could maybe pinpoint as one of the things you're most excited about?
I think the coaching staff, like, before we got Mark Rick, I really wanted Charlie Strong as the head coach, you know.
Fair.
Strong Southwest ties. Like, I wanted Charlie Strong, but now we got him.
Yeah, I have been screaming from the highest mountain and the tallest rooftop every single year that if Charlie Strong was available, I have wanted him on the staff in some sort of capacity.
Yeah, no, I remember when Charlie Strong was Lou Holtz's defense coordinator in South Carolina when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be great to see what he can do with the linebackers, because it's been a position. Again, we don't have to dive deep into that. You know, that has been a little up and down for us over the last few years.
Nice.
So
it would have been nice when we had the big three. If he would have been there,
right? That would have been huge.
Jack and all them.
Yep. So I'm gonna get straight to the point here, Brandon, and I'm just gonna hit you with it. What's that official score prediction for tomorrow?
Man, I said 73 to like 10, I think earlier, but I think we'll probably call the horses off, so maybe like 65 to 6.
65 to 6. Okay, that's the third prediction that has the Canes in the 60s. So again, we expected, to see Gaddis and the offense flex on that Bethune-Cookman defense a bit. So I respect it. Okay, 65 to 6. Now, is that 6 coming off of 2 field goals, or is that a touchdown and a missed extra point?
No, 2 field goals.
2 field goals. Okay.
That defense will be loaded.
Fair. All right. Brandon?
I'll Blaze Jr. going to come out this year.
Dude, I'm so ready for the ABJ show. Like, dude has been putting in so much work in the weight room and just studying. And, bro, I'm so ready to see him ball out this year. He deserves it.
He's going to come out, and damn, Brewster's still going to score the first touchdown.
Hey, now I can get down with that prediction 100%. You know, my man Rooster, that's my guy right there.
Man, that dude runs like a freight train. It's insane how strong he is.
I still think people underestimate him. I think people are sleeping on Rooster. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he might be kind of small, but that dude runs like damn Trent Richardson. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. All right, Brandon, we're going to chug along and get in as many of these as possible. So you are officially in. Got your name and number and stuff wrote down on my handy-dandy notepad. And I'm sure you're hoping that I'll be calling you on Sunday trying to figure out how to send that money to you.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, you have a good night, Brandon.
You too.
Appreciate you. All right, phone line is still open. We're just going to rotate and keep them rolling, guys. I just take the first one that comes through. And guys, let's see some reactions and stuff in the chat to these score predictions. I'm seeing everything you're putting. I know we're one-on-oneing with the callers a little bit, but I'm seeing what you're putting. Oh, man, I can't believe who we have on the line right now. We are talking to Bergie. Wait. No, I'm not done yet.
Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. It's been a long time, man. I've been laying low for a while. I've been trying to keep my mouth shut because I don't want to ruin what we got coming this season. Everything's brand new, and like I said, I've been quiet for a long time, but I can't be quiet no more. I got to start running my mouth about this, man. I am excited. I am jacked. I am so ready for tomorrow. It's killing me. I'm crawling out of my skin right now. How you doing, bud?
Like, I am in the exact same boat as you. I was like, what can I do to, like, is it better to just go to bed early? But then what if I wake up extra early, which means kickoff is like 10 hours away? Or do I stay up late and then just take a nap before? Like, what makes 3:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow get here sooner? That's what I need to do.
Well, yeah, it's not going to matter with me. I'm going to be up. I don't know. I'm going to like cat nap for a little bit. I'm going to be up again, and I'm going to cat nap a little, and I'm going to be up again. It's not going to end. It's just going to be total chaos until 3:30 hits, and then I'm going to be sitting on my couch shaking and quivering, like freaking out beyond, and just want to get this going already.
I feel like my wife is going to wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's just going to be pitch black, and she's just going to see me pacing back and forth at the foot of the bed. She's going to be like, what's wrong with you?
In a cold sweat.
Like, man, we play in like 14 hours, 12 minutes, and 36 seconds. Like, I don't know what to do.
Not that you're keeping total track of everything,
totally
right?
Not.
But, you know, that's
totally
no,
not.
Absolutely not. And this is just Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, this is we're getting this way over Bethune-Cookman, but that's how exciting this is. And how can we not? I mean, look, I know this has been said over and over again, and I'll repeat it for the umpteenth time. This is the first time for as long as any of us can remember where we actually have a real coaching staff, a real budget, a real direction of this team. Now, I know every year we all want to, how do I want to put this? We all want to talk and run our mouths and say, okay, this is the year, this is the year, this is the year. This right now actually might be the year. You know what I mean? I mean, this is real now. This isn't, just hoping for a good season. We actually have a staff in place where we might really have a really, really good season that's going to carry over for the years coming, which means might actually be back to being, a dominant football team again. And that's what I'm really excited about.
Now, let's see. How do I ask this? What to you? Now, I'm putting you on the spot a little bit. So
Go ahead.
I swear you can say pass if you want.
Nope, not passing nothing. I'm ready for this. Go for it.
What for you personally is the floor this season when it comes to wins? Because this is a very debated topic on Twitter and Facebook groups and forums and stuff. Some people say he just has to win more than Manny, so that would be 8 wins. Some people say if we don't win a national championship year one, then I forget all this staff and all this nonsense. Like,
we're not winning a national championship, but okay, go ahead.
It's seems to be both extremes, and I can find ways to respect everybody, and what their opinion is, because we all have our own idea of Now, the expectation is a national championship. That's the goal for every team every year, right?
Right.
But what is your floor to say, you know what? This season was not a failure, but was, acceptable step in the right direction. What's the floor for this season? I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. So this is going to be a multi-part answer.
That's fine.
First and foremost, direction. I just want to see a team that has real direction. I want to see a team that doesn't come out flat, that actually comes out, wants to play football from the second the first quarter starts to the minute the last quarter ends. You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen plenty of games over the past few years where we just come out and we look like we're sitting on the couch.
Yep.
So that's kind of what I want to see. I want to see a team like Mario's been saying all week. This is a team that will always be prepared to play football. I want to see that. So to me, that is the single most important thing, is the team just being prepared, just being ready, just having a real focus or real direction in what we're going to do. Secondly, here's where things get a little tricky. Based on everything that you've seen over this past offseason with the addition of Mario, with the addition of the budget, with the addition of everything that's going on, do you think that that's worth at least 2 more wins than what we had last year?
Do I think it's worth 2 more wins?
Yeah, because we finished 7-5 last year. Do you think with the addition of Mario and everything that he's doing that we can at least get 2 more wins than 7 from last year?
Yes, I do believe that.
Okay, so then that right there puts our win total somewhere in the ballpark. That puts our win total at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to say that we can go at least 10-2 this year with the 2 losses, presumably. Again, I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just saying presumably being Texas Tech and Texas A&M and Clemson. That's what everybody assumes. I think we could win one of those 2 games. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we could possibly even get to 11 wins because for some reason I want to believe that we're going to get a win this year that's going to be that, that feel-good win that, that pushes you over the top a little bit, so to speak, that makes you think, okay, this is why we brought Mario in. So that's why when I say this is a multi-part answer, that's kind of what I was talking about, is that it has different levels to it. So I can see us ending up somewhere with 10 and 11 wins this year, including the bowl game. So that's where I'm at with that.
So now here's my question, though, and forgive me if I missed this part because for some reason people still keep calling while we're on the line with other callers. Is that your prediction, or is that the actual floor for you? Like minimum wins would be 10.
For me, minimum is 9.
Okay. I just wanted to get.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to see if there was a difference between the two of what the actual minimum would be for you, the floor for the wins.
Yeah, like I said, I say my minimum is 9 because I believe that with the addition of everything that we've had this past offseason, both personnel from the coaching standpoint and player standpoint, and, we also got to talk about the addition of Aaron Feld as far as strength and conditioning and his team of guys that he has working with him. Mm-hmm. Because, remember, me and you talked about this last year and the year before that, I've never really been all that happy with David Feely.
I remember.
And what he did. So, to see – and we've seen pictures and we've seen, this and that and how, the guys really are starting to look like, really good athletes and good football players. So that in itself, I say, is a reason why I believe we should have at least 2 more wins as opposed to what we had last year. So, yeah, I think my minimum right now is 9, and I think that 10 is very doable, and I like our chances in a bowl game. So, I'm in the 9 to 11 range with hoping with the 11.
Okay, fair. And I think that's a fair prediction, even under the coach's first year at a program, due to, lots of different factors. The rest of the star-studded staff he surrounded himself with, his reputation, coming into Miami. So with all of that being said, however, what is that official $500 winning score prediction, Bergie?
For tomorrow's game?
Yes.
I wrote down, didn't I write 52-7, I think is what I wrote? I don't remember exactly.
52-7.
I said 52-7.
We got to write it in the handy-dandy notepad here to make it officially official.
I'm taking it, regardless of what I put in the chat, I'm putting 52-7.
All right, I got you, Bergie. Officially entered in to win the $500, to 7. All the scores have been in the 50s and 60s. So looking
Yeah,
for
we should be able to put up good numbers against this team. I mean, whether they're going to like completely, let Tyler air it out, which I hope they do, because it would be nice to just, get him some solid game rhythm. But we should be able to score regardless whether it's on the ground or in the air.
Yeah, this should not be one of those scenarios. Even
PSU was missing tackles
implementing
last night and
a
made the
new
Purdue
offense and
RB
new
look like
defense.
Derek freaking Henry.
This should not be a situation where at the end of the first we're winning 7-0. It should be one of those complete domination from the moment we kick off the ball. Into the first quarter, it's like, 21, 28, 35 nothing kind of scenario is what we should be looking at.
I really believe Mario understands he needs to, come out the gate swinging. And, if we say that every year, yada, yada, yada. Mario knows he needs to come out the gate swinging. He needs to just really come out, make a statement, show the fans of Miami, this is what I want to do with this team. Even though it's against Bethune-Cookman, I get it.
Yeah.
But, we need that big positive step right out the gate. So, I'm confident that, even if I'm wrong with the score, it's still going to be something in that ballpark.
Yeah, and you bring up a good point that even though it is Bethune, we have to set the tone for this entire season now. So, we're not going to come on here and be like, oh my goodness, like we're going to the national championship because we beat Bethune-Cookman by 60 points. But we do need to flex on these guys. Yeah. Like, again, it provides an opportunity. I keep saying that, we can experiment a little bit. So maybe some kind of crazy plays that we're thinking about trying later on in the season, we could kind of try it out here against an inferior opponent. But overall, we should just straight up be flexing on these guys, foot on the gas, an opportunity, like we both said, to set the tone for the rest of the season, week 1.
Yeah, like I said, it's really about just giving everybody, solid game rhythm, live game rhythm against an opponent, not just against our own team, but against real other guys that are hitting back, as hard as we want to hit them. So yeah, that's the important part. And that's kind of what I hope and what I see happening. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
All right, Bergie, my man, I can't think of a better person to call in week 1 to kick this thing off. Appreciate you so much for always watching, supporting, for calling in tonight, man. And you are officially entered to win not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but $500, Bergie. You're entered.
I'll take it.
All right.
All right, man. Hey, man, it was good talking to you again. Nice to see you, and we'll catch you tomorrow's game, man.
Hey, appreciate you. I'll see you then, man.
All right, take care, buddy.
All right, have a good one. All right, y'all. Again, and I know, listen, I'm going to be straight up. I understand that it's hard to time it sometimes because there's a delay on the YouTube stream, right? So sometimes people are trying to time it to where as soon as I get off of the phone that their call comes in. And trust me, there's nothing wrong with that. I get that. But just try your best to not call in when we're in the middle of a call if we can avoid it. I know people are excited to win. $500 is, a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me. I don't know about you guys. $500. I mean, that's a car payment, potentially a car payment and a trip to the grocery store, right? That's a big deal. Firestick G, what's good, man? We got the plug in the building. Caleb Morris came through with the $5 dono. He said, Penn State was missing tackles last night and made the Purdue running back look like Derek freaking Henry. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. Thank you, Caleb, for the 5, though. Thank you for putting some bull peanuts in the tip jar. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you. Where did I get that neon sign? Michael, a subscriber, made it and sent it to me. He doesn't sell them. I don't think there's any way to get them. He just made it out of the kindness of his heart and said, Coop, here you go. Really awesome, dude. Really awesome, dude. So I'm trying to get as many people in here as possible. So phone line is open back up. Let's do a little bit of a quick fire. Are you guys cool with that? What if we do a rapid fire? That way as many people can come in here and call as possible. Please don't take it as disrespectful that I'm trying to get you off the line. We're just going to go as quick as we can so we can get the score predictions in. If that's cool with y'all, let's do that, and we'll just rapid fire. So we'll make it quick. Get as many people. I want to get Rob wanted in here. Jordan wants in here. I want to get as many of you guys in here as possible. So you might have to try, guys. Make sure you put a 1 before the area code. That might help some of you. I know some of you said that you can't get through, just 1-865-229-4131. Keep calling, guys. We've missed 600 calls tonight, just to give you an idea. We've missed 600 calls. That's how many callers we have calling in. It's a blessing, though, that so many people want to call. I love it. Once again, another caller that I am absolutely blessed to have on the show and very excited to have calling in tonight. George Page! Jordan, did I sound like that UFC announcer? What's his name? Bruce Buffer?
You're going to waste my time on the introduction.
Yep, sorry, Jordan. You've hit your 30 seconds. We're at 34 seconds. I cannot take your entry. I'm sorry.
For those who don't know, I'm your head of PR department. No, I'm just joking. What's going on? It's good to hear from you, Coop.
Yeah, man. Like I said, for real, happy to call you. Happy to have you call in. I was rooting for you because I know people in the chat are always like, "Oh, Coop's hanging up on this one or Coop's hanging up on that one." No.
It's the thrill of the hunt, baby. You got to win the game.
I showed people last year that there were streams last year where we missed 1,000 phone calls because, and I want this will not take away from your time and anyone else's chance to call in. I just want to add one thing. Because people ask me every year why I don't implement one of those systems where, like people can call in and get placed on hold while they wait to get in.
Oh, my gosh.
Here's my problem. If I do that, I'm going to keep it real. If, let's say, 100 people call in, there is no way that we will actually answer 100 phone calls in a stream. It's literally impossible. So then what happens is all these people wait on hold just to get hung up on when we don't get to their phone call either way. You know what I mean? So the only advantage I can think of for that is that we wouldn't have phone calls, however, ringing in during a phone call.
Right.
Because then it would just put them on hold, but then that still wouldn't guarantee you get in on the show for the score prediction. So I'm kind of in between a rock and a hard place. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's kind of a tough spot.
You're a hot ticket, dude.
Well, hey, I'm just trying to spread the love, going through and doing the score prediction contest. This is courtesy of Nick Polly. Nick Polly put up this $500. It was not me. And
we all appreciate him.
What we agreed to is he put up the $500 for the score prediction contest, and then I was going to match his $300 initially. So what I'm doing is putting my $300 into free T-shirts throughout the entire season.
Well, there you go.
Works out well.
There you go.
So, but before you give your score prediction, though, Jordan, I have to ask you a very serious question.
Go ahead.
I'm going to zoom the camera in as close to me as I possibly can.
All right. Careful, you're on the 70-inch tonight.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Whoa.
This is very important. This could potentially determine if you get banned on my channel or not.
Okay.
Who wins in the 40-yard dash, Coach Coop or Lance Leggett?
I'm going to put it to you this way, Coop. I'm going to put 20 down on Lance and pick up 40, baby. Which means I'm going Lance all the way.
This is what it takes.
I'm spamming the wrong. I'm spamming the wrong buzzer sound effect on my stream.
I gotta say it. You done led me into this, but Lance has some good taste in nuts. I had to do it. But anyway,
I can't even. I can't. He would. Wow. I can't even.
Let's go ahead and get this show on the road because you got a lot of people want to get on. Poor Phil's having a heart attack.
So let's see then. Well, then let's jump into it, Jordan. What's that official score prediction for tomorrow?
All right, I'm gonna be the first one to say it's gonna be Miami 57, Bethune nothing. I think the defense hit the shutdown.
Okay. Now I do feel like I just want to add real quick to your score prediction. I do feel like it would be important to this team and that staff on defense to hold Bethune-Cookman 2-0 at Hard Rock Week 1. I feel like that's actually probably something that they're preaching and they're really pushing for this week is to hold them to a shutout. 100%.
Oh, I think they will. Got faith in them.
And you are correct. What? You're the first person to give Bethune 0 points in this game. Okay.
Well, look, Coach, I do appreciate what you're doing. Thanks to Miss Gloria and T2Y.
Oh, wait. Jordan, are you still there? Jordan, are you still there? Oh, we lost him. Jordan. No. Guys, we lost Jordan. He wanted to thank Gloria for stopping in on the stream, and he wanted to thank T2Y. We got him officially entered. Jordan, I'm so sorry it cut you off. I do not know what happened. If you want to finish it in the chat, Jordan, my bad. I don't know why it cut you off. Is this Robert?
This is Robert.
Robert, what's up, man?
How you doing tonight, Coach Coop? Good to talk to you.
I'm doing good, bro. Sorry about that. I don't know how that weird transition worked. It slid you straight in like as soon as we hung up. I don't know what the heck happened there, but we got you in here.
All right. I'll be quick because I know I respect everybody else, but
you're good.
I want to see the offensive line just annihilate people all year, but starting with game one. You know, just take over and push people around, basically.
Yeah, I personally want to see, honestly, with hopefully an improved O-line under Maryville, I would like to see 150 plus rushing yards tomorrow. Because we very rarely did that last year. I think it was maybe only 3 times we went over 150 rushing yards total. And there's no reason why we can't hit that tomorrow, in my opinion.
I'm with you 100%. I like the slogan or the motto that they do, like, well, how you do anything is how you do everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can keep that mindset when we start with Bethune and just continue building on that, just everything we do it exactly the same. Just annihilate whoever's in front of us. Yep. So it's precision. And I feel that when I hear our coach now talk, I never played professional or any kind of sports or anything. I play the trumpet, but it's not the point. But he makes me want to go play football, if you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
When I hear him. So, and I don't play football. I'm being honest, but
that's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
And I can imagine if you're there, if you're in the room with him, and you're on the team, how much you want to play for the guy.
Oh, you have no idea how much you see the helmets I've got back there. Those are official game day helmets. Whenever I hear some of these speeches and stuff from Mario, I'm tempted to throw that thing on and just run straight through my wall over here. 100%.
I'm with you. Let me get to my score prediction.
All right. I'm ready for it.
64-0.
64-0. Okay. That'll be the second shutout prediction of the night, holding Bethune to 0. Okay. I dig it. I like it. 64-0. Robert, you are officially in the $500 score prediction contest. My man, thank you very, very much for tuning in, and thank you for calling in tonight, Robert.
You're welcome, man. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, have a good night, man. Yeah, I think what we might do, guys, is we might try to find some type of system where we can put people on hold, and then if they still just end up on hold the whole time, I'll just have to apologize and say hopefully next week. Just because the amount of phone calls that come through while we're on the line, it's driving me insane. It's driving me nuts. Meyer Soul 61 coming through to tie the top donation spot with the $19.99. Let me throw you up there, my man. He said, Coop, long time not talking to you. I'm excited for the new season. Let's go, Canes. Hey, bro, thank you so freaking much for the love and the support for the top dono, tying up Meyer Soul and DJ. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's good to see you. How you been? Let me know in the chat. How you been, man? Let me know. All right, let me open this thing back up again. Quick fire, guys. Quick fire. Hey, I see you in the chat, Humble. I see you, bro. I see you. You can talk that trash. It's okay. You just helping build up hype and momentum to later on in the season. I feel you. I got you. You got to rep your squad. So the reason I don't use StreamYard is people can come in and I don't know. Is there an option for them to force them to do no cam traveling fools? The reason why I had avoided StreamYard in the past is I've actually watched fail compilation videos of live streamers using StreamYard and letting random people in and them doing things on video that got them banned. So, like, when I do StreamYard, like I know T2Y, I knew Gloria, but if I open it up and they're allowed to use a cam and I don't know who they are, they could do something to get me banned on purpose. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I know that Pigskin Pete and Uncle Lou use some type of phone system where they can put people on hold. I might just have to pull that out. We might just have to do it. I didn't think we were going to have to, but I think maybe we've gotten a little too big for our britches, and we might just have to pull the trigger on it, which could be a good thing for you guys. It could be a good thing for you guys. So phone line is open back up. You're running OBS, so you could just use the audio. That's true. We could just keep it on me and then bring them in as they click the link. That's true. That's true. All right, phone line is open back up, guys. Just quick fire. We'll get a couple more in here. And the trash talk's fine, guys. We can talk all the trash we want. Keep it going. Football season is here, y'all. Busy like always in Miami, but ready. How about you? We're doing good, Marisol. Finally, health doing good. Like everybody's doing good, man. Thank you for asking. What's going on? Who we got on the line?
What up, Coop? This is Corey, C. Gray.
C. Gray, bro, you made it. Why don't?
Yeah, I made it through, man. It's like hitting the lottery.
Why don't I have your number saved? Because you've been on the channel forever.
I've never made it through. This is my first time ever getting through.
Oh, well, that would explain it. So I'm making note of your phone number right now, so I can save you in my contact list. So I got you down. So we are doing a little bit. I apologize because I know it's your first time calling in, and now I'm like, hey, we're doing like quick fire. But if there's something you want to add about the season, maybe, again, like a game you're most looking forward to, or a position group that you're most looking forward to watching this season, I would love to hear that. And then let's get that official score prediction from you so we can get you in the contest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a South Carolina kid, so I live all of like 30 minutes away from the Clemson Stadium. So, I go to the gym every day. I got these Clemson fans in my ear. Mario this, Miami that. So that's a game I want to see us win. That's one of the games. That's like what you were saying earlier in the year. Like that could be our signature win. As far as position groups, I just want to see some good tackling. Like I want to see some helmets on numbers. I don't want to see a whole bunch of missed tackles. I mean, that right there cost us a bunch of games last year.
Fair.
So,
yeah, I think that's probably for most Miami fans. That's probably like top 2 or 3 things this year is better tackling. 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
If that's not on your list, you didn't watch Miami last year.
Right.
So, all right. Let's get that official. Let's get it.
I'm gonna call it 66-6. I think they get 2 field goals.
Okay. 66-6. Again, in the 60s seems to be pretty popular. And again, that does make sense when you look just through the history of when we've played Bethune and some of these lesser programs. And given how we feel like this offense should and could perform this season, I could absolutely see scores in the 60s, 100%. So, Corey, I got you down 66-6 officially in the score prediction contest. And I appreciate you calling in. Hopefully next time it'll be a little bit easier. We'll implement some kind of system by next week. So.
Oh, man, it is what it is, man. I'm just happy I got through.
Hey, I'm happy you got through too, my man. I will hopefully see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good night, bro.
All right, y'all too.
All right, bye-bye. Just like that, y'all. Quick, rapid fire. Let's get a couple more in here before we wrap it up for the night. I know some people are going to be disappointed they didn't get through. We will work on a better system. It's obvious that we need to. Listen to the phone line. It's obvious we're going to have to. We're going to have to implement something, y'all. I got no choice at this point. It's good. It's good we got so many people calling. It's good. Yo. Who we got on the line tonight?
We got Drolski.
What's up, man? How you feeling tonight?
Pretty good, man. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. A little anxious, a little extra excited, but overall, it's all good things.
Game.
So we're doing a little bit of rapid fire, trying to get in those last score predictions here.
Kind of fast. I'm gonna predict 65 to 13.
65-13. Okay, that's the most anyone has given Bethune up to this point. I'm assuming, are you kind of with everyone else where that's kind of garbage time, like late third,
Well,
late fourth?
Originally, I had him at 58, but I think I kind of selling them short a little bit, so I'm going to give him another touchdown.
Okay, I got you. So, and what'd you say your name was again?
Droski. DROSKII
14. Gotcha. Just want to make sure I got you down so we got it official for the score prediction contest. So, all right, man.
All right.
65-13.
Let's go.
You are officially entered. So I appreciate you calling in, my man.
Appreciate it. Have a good night.
All right, you too, bro. All right, bye-bye. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Short, sweet, to the point. Let's get as many people in here as possible, y'all. We got a few more minutes. All right? Traveling fools. That's all the air I got, man. I've done that like 6 times tonight. That's all I got.
Yo. What's up, man?
Hey, man, listen, maybe I have to do the StreamYard route, or I got to set up that phone system like Pete and Lou have. I knew it got wild last year, but I think with all the extra hype this season, we've grown like an additional 5,000 subscribers over last year. I will have to implement something. Like, there's just no way around it at this point.
Well, you know, they've all dropped the call-in studio and moved to StreamYard as well, just because it's free.
Is that what they do when they take the phone calls also? Like kind of how you were saying, just basically show me, but then use the audio from it? Is that what they've been doing?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. That is a good point, because those systems to put people on hold, like radio stations, charge, some of those are like $40 and $50 a month.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, they switched to that because it's free. I mean, why pay if you could do something for free?
Right. So then are they I know we're here to talk Miami. We can talk about this off air. And I did see your DM. I'll respond to that after the show. But
Cool.
what are they just like sharing the StreamYard link, just like how I would share the phone number? And then just everybody clicks it, pops in, and then
You can post it right into the chat. And then
Okay.
You can just click it, bam,
Interesting.
and they'll just sit in the back room until you pull them up.
Ah, okay. What I used to worry about is I never had the brain power to think about I don't even have to show the screen if they are on camera. Not that I don't want y'all in the chat to be on camera. Again, it's just when you open it up for anyone and everyone, you have trolls that would try to come in and do stuff on screen to get you banned on YouTube and stuff. So
Trust me, I know all about it.
yeah, so I was
Been bombed a couple times already,
I was always a little nervous and scared about that. If you don't mind, I'll let it read out these two donos just right quick, and then we'll get to your
Blaster
phone
Jackson
call.
Timmy Trumpet, Narco, awesome song to play at the stadium. PLS, check it out.
Okay. I feel like I should know that, Cool and Heat. I feel like I should know that, but I don't know it by name. Thank
Go
you for the 10,
Canes.
bro.
Season's back, baby.
Brandon Frick coming through with the top dono, claiming his spot atop the throne. Brandon, I will toss you up there here momentarily. Thank you for the love, putting some bulled peanuts in the tip jar, and re-upping that Canes fan membership. Brandon going absolutely off tonight. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you. This show, man, Traveling Fools, this show's been all over the place. Like, and I feel kind of bad for it. Like, I've not been as on point as I typically am, but I feel like I kind of have that. We got to shake off the rust. You know, like it's first game of the season. I've added so many new things that people don't see that's happening behind the scenes, that some of it's working, some of it's not. So I'm a little flustered at the moment.
Hey, you know, you gotta start somewhere, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm rooting for Old Dominion over Virginia Tech right now. They're giving them a run for their money.
Wait, is that game still close for real?
17-13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that looks. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll let you get on to somebody else. I'm gonna go 54-16.
54 to, you said 16?
16.
Okay. Now that will actually be the new highest record for points predicted for Bethune-Cookman.
There we go. All right, man. Well,
All right.
we'll talk to you later on.
Hey, sounds good. Yeah, I will hit you up after my show. All right.
Sounds great, buddy.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in as always.
All right. See you, man.
All right. Thanks. Hey, that was Traveling Fools, y'all. Really good guy. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Really, really good guy. Really awesome content. Let's keep this train rolling. We'll have this fixed, guys. We will have this fixed next week. Don't worry. Phone calls will be simpler. I know. We'll have it fixed. We'll have it fixed, everybody. Yo, yo, yo. Who we got on the line tonight?
Yo, I'm just a fan watching. My name is Christian, out from Virginia.
Okay, Christian from Virginia. I got you, bro. I'm making note of your name and phone number so that way I can contact you if you win the contest. How confident are you tonight? You think you're gonna take home the $500?
Yeah, for sure. I think they're gonna get a field. I don't think they're gonna score a touchdown though.
Okay, so let's get that official score prediction from you. What you got?
I'm thinking 49-3.
49-3. Okay. All right, I can respect it. When does that field goal come in? Late game?
I think around like the third quarter, they might get something in like that.
Okay. All right, because yeah, I mean, obviously,
I think Mario gonna tighten up in the fourth quarter. You know how some people kind of lay off. I think they'll tell them the young guys like tighten up at the end of the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, I feel like honestly, even Bethune putting up 3, I feel like that Mario Cristobal is going to be in somebody's ear. He's going to be pissed.
Yeah.
So all right, man, I got you 49-3. Miami Hurricanes dub tomorrow against Bethune. Christian, you are officially in the score prediction contest, and I appreciate you for calling in tonight, my man.
All right, appreciate you too.
All right, have a good night, bro.
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye. Hey, like I said, guys, I'll make you a quick promise. All right, before we move on, hold on, give me just a second. Before we move on, I will make you a promise. Next week, the phone calls will not be as hectic. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to go that StreamYard route. So what we'll do is we'll post a link down in the comment section or in the live chat. And what people will be able to do is go into a waiting room while they wait to come on to the show. I'll click and drag people in. We'll get your score prediction. It'll still just be audio. You won't have to be on camera. That way we won't have to deal with hearing the people trying to call through. Because you guys just want to get in. Trust me, I get it. You just want to get in. So I 100% understand. So what I'm going to do, this show is going on 2 hours and 10 minutes. I like to keep these shows to exactly 2 hours if I can. So I'm actually going to call it a night for tonight on the phone calls. And I know, guys, I know people are disappointed. They wanted to get in. Next week, we are going to have that fixed. So even if somebody wins the $500 from Bethune, we're going to figure something else out. We got more money in the pot. We'll keep it rolling, all right? So you have to make it into the show. You have to make it into the show to have your score prediction officially entered into the contest. Again, it would be impossible for me to go through and take every single live stream comment, every single comment on every prediction video. There would just be no possible way for me to be able to keep track of all that. Is Duke, y'all are trolling me. Is Duke actually down 30-0 at Temple? Oh, Duke is up 30-0. I was about to say, if Duke was losing 30-0 to Temple, man, I had my trash talk ready. Like, I had already thought of a whole bunch of stuff in my head. Like, oh, man. Okay. All right. So, guys, again, we will have it fixed next week. So, again, I realized tonight was a little hectic, but, I mean, that's fitting for week 1, right? New college football season kicking off. It only makes sense that there's a little bit of hectic and a little bit of craziness and stuff going on. So everyone who did make it through tonight is officially entered to win the $500. If you did not, let's get you in next week, and we will fix the way that the phone calls and stuff come through. We'll streamline it, and we'll make it a little bit easier. Tonight, you guys absolutely went ham. Brandon Frick claiming the top spot for the single top donation tonight, $20. Thank you so much. Brandon Frick, CWO representing in the building. Thank you so much for the love tonight, man. But we had donos from Cool and Heat, Meyer Soul 61, Caleb Morris, Oregon Kane, Bergie, DJ, who owned that top spot for a long time, C. Gray, and also A. Burgos re-upping the Canes fan membership, and Brandon Frick re-upping the Canes fan membership. I want to see if possible. Can you guys do one thing for me? I know some people are upset because they didn't get through on the phone. Can you guys jump in the comment section on this video and show Gloria some love? If you're just tuning into the stream, we had Keyshawn Smith's mother on the stream earlier today, and she had let me know that they've been watching my channel for years. Their family lives out in California, and they had been keeping up with the Canes by watching the Coach Coop YouTube channel, and that meant a lot to me. And I always preach and tell people you never know who's watching your content when you're putting it out there. So if you guys could please show her some love in the comment section on this video once it uploads, and maybe even on Twitter. Maybe show Gloria some love. I retweeted one of her tweets on my Twitter, so you can find it there. Show Gloria some love, y'all, because she's so nice. Such a great person. So thank you guys once again for all the love tonight. We will be live tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time for kickoff, Miami versus Bethune-Cookman game. I'm going to try my best to be like 30 minutes early tomorrow is what we're going to try to do. And I will have links. The game is on ACC Network. If you don't have ACC Network, I got you. Bro, I got you. Just stop into my stream tomorrow during the game, and I will hook you up with some free links to watch the game. Otherwise, y'all, man, I am out of here. I am going to work on setting some stuff up for next week for the phone calls so we can get more people in and it'll be much more streamlined. All right? I appreciate every single person who is here right now, everyone who is here tonight, everyone who watches this video after it uploads. Y'all are the best. You guys are my friends. You guys are my family. You already know. You already know. It's week 1. Tomorrow is game day. Are you hype or not? Give me a big, fat, all caps, go Canes. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's go, bro.